What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. So this is going to be day 1 and 2 of the second phase of the van build. I just about poked my freaking left eye all the way out at the end of day 1, so I struggled for the next couple of days, and I didn't get as much done as I would have liked to. Some things didn't come together as planned, as you might expect for an amateur doing a build like this, but hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. So hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave me a comment below, and follow me on the journey. I'm a truck driver who's been saving for a couple of years and working toward van life, and in 4 months I quit my job to take about 8 months off and do van life, and I'm going to document it here, and I hope you guys will stick around for the journey. So here we go, day 1 and 2 of the 6 days I just spent working on the van. Let's do this. What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. So I'm in Denison. We had a party night before last, and I drank almost a fifth of scotch, and there was about 15 people here. We partied down. The day before that, I went and got the van out of the mechanic. So she's out of the mechanic. There's still a noise. They can't figure out what it is, but she's solid. Everything almost has been replaced. I was tore down yesterday, so I didn't really get anything done, but this morning I woke up early, went to Home Depot, got all my supplies, even though I know I forgot a bunch of shit. But took 2 sheets of 3/4 inch plywood and some paneling board, all kinds of shit. So we're about to get something done, man. You guys hit that subscribe button, like the video, follow me on my journey, and let's get some stuff done. Well, I got everything pulled out of the van, put into position to get started. I'm going to start off by doing these uprights here and create the platform here. That way we can get the air conditioner in there and close it up and stuff while we work on the windows and the electrical on the inside. I'll probably save all the shelving and stuff until next time. Maybe just the guitar shelf at the top and the platform, the main platform, and then we'll move on to some other stuff once that's done. Alright, here's our little fit up. I'm going to put a shelf up here. It's hard to aim the camera, but somewhere in here, big enough for guitars up there on the top. And then another shelf down low, about right here, all the way across. And then we'll mount the air conditioner right there. And eventually there will be a middle piece and some shelving, some different stuff going on, but for right now that's as far as I'm going to do. I'm going to get these 2 shelves in, get this all painted, and get this completed today, and then we'll see where we're at. Alright, so what we've got now is I've marked where the speakers are roughly on both of these. And I've also marked where the air vent is in here. I'm going to take this hole saw and I'm going to pepper those areas with holes so the sound can come through, and down here so that the rear AC can breathe. Alright, so what we got here is these are for the speakers. Speakers will be behind those, just to let the sound come through a little bit. Probably won't work real great. And then this one's for the air vent for the rear AC, so it can make sure it can breathe good, suck air in. It's just going to be right in front of it. Well, let's sand it and paint it all black. Probably going to go ahead and glue a piece for the shelves in to screw to and paint them up, and hopefully we can get these all done. Alright, so I got the piece on one of them for the shelf. I got them both just shit painted on the inside part. I got to get the other brace put in. That one's over there drying. Get the brace put in on it. And then I'll paint this side. It's all sanded and everything. And once I get these this side of these painted, then all I got to do is cut the shelves and install it. Alright guys, it's about 7:45. I've got quite a bit done, so we're waiting for, we're waiting for paint to dry over here on the driver's side piece. And so I got the other one already put into the van. Maybe it'll give you an idea of what I'm doing here. So that's where that one will sit. It's got the holes there in front of the speaker, but I got room back here to get to these switches and everything. And then there'll be a shelf across here, and then there'll be a shelf across the top. It's going to be about 6 inches down. And so the design of these, if you notice, it's an L shape instead of just being a straight up and down panel. And what that does, well, number one, it supports the front of the shelf, but number two, if you try to push this forward, then this L lifts up the back edge and keeps it from moving forward. If that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm going to be waiting for a while for that to dry. I've cut the two shelves. They're over there. I do need to get more paint in the morning, and then I'll be able to get those painted and be ready to put this together and mount the air conditioner. And then we're going to get a really good idea of where we're at with this. That's probably all I'm going to do to it this time, because I want to move on to other things. But that's going to give me the supporting structure to then build some shelves and some different stuff out in there, you know, in the middle of it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I feel pretty good about it for a first day. I'll probably do a few more things before I give up, but yeah, pretty happy with it. So hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave me a comment below, and I will see you tomorrow. Get that water, Alistair. Get it. My lovely hostess Tanya just made me some badass chili dogs and then brought the dog out to play in the sprinkler. I'd say we're done for the day.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Leave me a comment. I'll see you tomorrow. So it's day 2. I didn't get a whole hell of a lot of work done, guys. So yesterday, I went to fan myself with my shirt like that. It was hot. I mean, it was 100 degrees yesterday. And I flicked my necklace up into my eyeball and scratched the shit out of it, guys. I mean, like I'm just watering and nose running all day, and it won't hold itself open sometimes, especially can't handle the light. So I didn't get much done today, but I did work. Most people would have gone to the doctor. I am not a big fan of the doctors, so unless it doesn't start regulating itself within a day or two, I'm not going to the doctor. So I did get the rear unit finished. Let's take a look at it. All finished. Got the EcoFlow Wave 2 set up. I'm telling you, this son of a bitch is solid. You can't move it, not even a hair. The way I accomplished that is, number one, it's got that L shape I talked about before to keep it from being able to move forward at the top. And number two, this board is about 1 inch too long. And so what I did was I put the top one on first. I pushed these out so that I had an angle to smack it up in there. When I smacked it up in there, should be able to fit a couple guitars in here. And then when I was done, it was super tight in there. And then I had to get a piece of wood and use it like a pry bar to pry this over on both sides to connect. So what that accomplishes is it turns this into a lever. So you might be able to tell that it's just a little bent because it's pushing back into that notch right there. So even though this thing is not hooked into the body anywhere, it is, I mean, in there, super solid. Yeah. So plan now is, for now, this is all I'm going to do on this unit, and then I'll work on it more in August. I am going to attach some eye nuts and use some paracord to secure this and make sure it doesn't tip over, even though it's super heavy. But in the future, I think, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an upright right here that is not going to go all the way to the front, and I'm going to come off of that toward there like this to try to kind of separate the hot side of this from the area it's trying to cool, if that makes sense. And I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to accomplish it yet, but I also think that on this half I'm going to build about a, I don't know, 6 or 8 inch shelf enclosed, so that you can store stuff from the back. You have an extra spot here to put tools and whatever you need to put. And then on top of that shelf, about even with the bed, will be this indoor storage. And then so what'll happen is, I don't know exactly how yet, but one of my ideas is to use Velcro here and then use like a vinyl or insulated curtain or something to Velcro in to cover this from the back, so that the heat from all this stuff mostly stays back here, and it also mostly pulls air in from there. Because we need to separate this, and then we need the curtain right on the other side of the bed, and that turns this into a really small area, especially once these are done and insulated. This turns this into a really small area for this AC to keep cool. Yep, that's the theory. So I didn't get a whole lot accomplished today. If my eye feels better when the sun goes down a little bit and I feel like I can do it, I may start messing with this. I also want to get that cabinet cut, but I'm probably not going to do that till tomorrow. That countertop, it's probably going to be tomorrow messing with that. If my eye feels better, I'd like to get that counter done with a wall back by that seat and get that new DC to DC charger installed over there. If I could even just get that done tomorrow, I'd be pretty happy. But I really need to start getting cracking on this piece. This is the hard piece right here, because it's got all kinds of functions I'm going to build into it. Anyway, if I get any more done tonight, I probably won't post it. My eye is just really bothering me, guys, so hopefully after I sleep tonight it'll feel better, but it didn't help last night. It's been really bad all day, so hit that subscribe button. More's coming. We're going to get it done. Leave me a comment. Like the video. I'll see you tomorrow.